If you're watching this right now, it's not by accident. Something deep inside you has led you here. A force beyond this world wants you to hear this message. Because what I'm about to reveal is something the enemy never wanted you to know. Stay with me until the end, because this could change everything. You have faced opposition, betrayal, doubt. People have turned against you for no reason. They have whispered behind your back, tried to block your blessings, and worked against you in secret. But here's what they don't realize. Their attacks were never about you. It was never personal. It was about the light you carry, the divine anointing placed upon your life. You are not like everyone else, and because of that, you were marked. But now, something is shifting. The tables are turning. And those who worked against you, they are about to experience the consequences of their actions. Your enemies thought they were stopping you, but in reality, they were setting you up for something greater. What they meant for harm, the universe, the divine, will use for your elevation. Keep watching, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly why they are about to regret everything, and what this means for your destiny. The moment you stepped into your calling, you became a target. You see, chosen ones don't live ordinary lives. You don't fit in because you were never meant to. There is something different about you, something that sets you apart. Your spirit carries an energy that disrupts the world around you. You walk into a room, and people feel it. Some are drawn to your light. Others, they become uncomfortable, even hostile, without understanding why. This is because your very presence exposes what is hidden in them, whether it is darkness, jealousy, or fear. This is why you have faced so much resistance in life. The people who turned against you weren't acting on their own. They were being used as tools to try and break you down, distract you, and make you doubt yourself. But here's what they failed to understand. Your battles are proof of your destiny. The greater the attacks, the greater the calling on your life. Think back. How many times have you faced opposition, even when you did nothing wrong? How often have people betrayed you, mocked you, or tried to tear you down? That wasn't just by chance. It was because your spirit carries something powerful, something divine, something that threatens the forces of darkness. Your enemies thought they were winning when they tried to block your blessings. But what they didn't realize is that every attack, every lie, every attempt to bring you down has only made you stronger. And now, the shift is happening. The universe, divine justice, and spiritual law are all aligning in your favor. The scales are tipping, and those who try to break you will have to answer for what they have done. Because here's the truth. No one can stop what God has ordained for you. The time of reckoning is here. The people who spoke against you, betrayed you, and tried to destroy you, they are about to reap what they have sown. What they fail to understand is this. When you attack a chosen one, you are not just attacking a person. You are going against divine order. And there are consequences for that. Some of them laughed when you were struggling. They mocked you when you were at your lowest. They thought you would never rise. But they forgot one thing. The chosen ones always rise. At first, it looked like they were getting away with it. You watched as they seemed to thrive while you suffered. But what they didn't know is that divine justice is never immediate. It is always perfect in its timing. Right now, the very people who worked against you are starting to feel the weight of their own actions. The same traps they set for you, they are falling into them. The same energy they used to destroy you, it is coming back to them. This is not revenge. This is not hatred. This is spiritual law. Everything they put into the universe is returning to them, and they are beginning to regret ever coming against you. The ones who gossiped about you, now their own reputations are being questioned. The ones who block your blessings, they are now watching doors close in their own lives. The ones who celebrated your pain, they are now facing their own struggles, and no one is there to help them. That is the power of divine justice. They will soon realize that they never should have come against you. You were always protected. Even in your lowest moments, you were never alone. You were being strengthened, prepared, and elevated to something greater. And now, they are about to watch you rise. Something is shifting in your life right now. You can feel it. The weight that once held you down is starting to lift. The darkness that surrounded you is breaking apart, and the very people who tried to destroy you, they are starting to fade into the background. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign. Victory is near. But how do you know for sure? Here are the undeniable signs that the tables are turning in your favor. 1. The attacks have suddenly increased. Right before a breakthrough, the enemy always fights the hardest. Have you noticed that the opposition has been more intense lately? More obstacles, more negativity, more people trying to pull you down. That's because you are on the verge of something great. The darkness senses your elevation, and it is desperate to stop you. But here's what your enemies don't understand. Every attack against you is only making you stronger. 2. The people who hurt you are suddenly struggling. Watch closely. The very people who mistreated you, lied about you, and celebrated your downfall are now dealing with their own storms. Everything they did to you is coming back to them. This is not your doing. This is divine justice. The energy they put out is returning, and they are feeling the weight of their own actions. They may try to act like everything is fine, but behind closed doors, they are regretting ever coming against you. 3. Opportunities are appearing out of nowhere. Doors that were once closed are now opening. The blessings that were delayed are suddenly being released. The things that once seemed impossible are now within reach. This is a sign that your elevation is happening. The universe is aligning in your favor, and nothing can stop it. 4. You feel a deep sense of peace. Despite everything, you feel different. The anxiety, the doubt, the fear, it's all fading. You may not have all the answers, but deep inside, you know something powerful is coming. That is your spirit recognizing your victory before it even happens. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Your enemies will watch as you rise. They will see that all their efforts to stop you were in vain. And soon, they will realize that they should have never underestimated a chosen one. Now that you know victory is near, there are a few critical steps you must take to step fully into your breakthrough. This is your moment, but how you handle it will determine how high you rise. Your enemies are already regretting their actions, but your focus is not on them. It is on your destiny. You are stepping into a new season, and here's what you must do to ensure nothing holds you back. 1. Do not seek revenge. Let divine justice work. It may be tempting to expose those who wronged you, to confront them, to prove to the world that you were always right. But this is not your battle to fight. The universe, the divine, and spiritual law are already handling it. What is done in the dark is being brought to the light. Those who worked against you are being exposed, not by your hands, but by the weight of their own actions. Your silence is your power. Stay focused on your growth. The best revenge is success, peace, and elevation. 2. Protect your energy. Not everyone can go with you. As you rise, you will notice something. Some people in your life can no longer come with you. This is one of the hardest lessons for a chosen one. Not everyone is meant to be in your next chapter. Some people were only in your life to teach you lessons, to test your faith, or to show you who you truly are. Now that you are stepping into your purpose, you must be intentional about who you allow into your space. If someone drains your energy, let them go. If someone constantly doubts you, distance yourself. If someone only supported you when you were struggling but becomes distant when you succeed, trust that sign. Your spirit is precious. Protect it. 3. Stay humble. Your blessings are bigger than you realize. The elevation that is coming your way is greater than you can imagine. Doors will open. Opportunities will come. Everything that was delayed will be released. But remember this. Stay humble. You were chosen not just to succeed, but to inspire, to uplift, and to be a light in this world. Your journey was not just about you. It was about showing others what is possible when you trust the divine plan. Let your success speak for itself. Stay in alignment with your purpose and watch how the universe continues to bless you. 4. Keep moving forward. Your best days are ahead. This is not the end of your journey. This is just the beginning. Your enemies, they have already lost. Their regret will be heavy. But your focus is not on them. Your focus is on what's next. Step forward with boldness, faith, and confidence. You were always meant to rise. And now, it's time. You have walked through fire. You have endured battles most people wouldn't survive. But you made it. Everything that was meant to destroy you only made you stronger. And now, the shift has arrived. This is your season of elevation. But here's the truth. This is bigger than you. Your struggles were never just about you. They were shaping you into the leader, the healer, the guide, the force of light that the world needs. This is why you were chosen. Your purpose is greater than their attacks. The people who tried to bring you down, they had no idea what they were up against. They saw you as ordinary, but they didn't realize that you carry divine favor. Every attempt to block you has only paved the way for your breakthrough. The very things that were meant to break you have positioned you for something greater. And now, your purpose is calling. The world needs your light. You didn't go through all of this just to survive. You went through it so you could lead others out of the darkness. There are people out there right now who need your story, your wisdom, your strength. You are proof that no weapon formed against a chosen one will prosper. Your enemies will regret their actions, not because you sought revenge, but because they will have to watch you thrive. They will see that everything they did to stop you was wasted energy, that you were never alone. Divine protection was always with you, that you are stepping into a life they never believed you could achieve. Your destiny is unstoppable. Now is the time to step fully into your calling. This is your moment to rise. Your enemies are regretting everything, but that's no longer your concern. Your focus is on the future. Keep moving forward. Keep shining. Keep growing. Because the truth is, you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. Now go and claim your destiny.